Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. Y'all got me 3 days in a row, child. What is it? Christmas time, child? Somebody paid 3 in the lottery. Cause 3 full days of me, girl, who gonna do that again? Not I. I may not look. I don't know. I don't know what tomorrow gonna bring, but today I am here. Okay, y'all, do me one quick favor. Make sure to like this video. Okay, subscribe to my channel. Comment in the comment section. All that good stuff. We were live yesterday as well. So if you did not see yesterday's live, go watch that. Okay. I was also live on Monday. Go watch that. Okay. Again, it's stuff to watch on the channel. Okay. Go get into all of the things. Now, I don't make the news. I only report it. Okay. We have a few things to get into. The fact that it's T.I. and King and 50 Cent beef is still going on 3-4 days later. I'm like, I can't believe it, but I love it. I love it. Okay. Look, I know yesterday I said we don't have much. We not gonna be here for long. And then 2 hours later, look, y'all, it ain't much today at all. Okay. It ain't much to look. Come on, I got a sweater on. It ain't much today at all. I can only give y'all an hour. I'm a child. Fingers crossed, child. That we can get in and get out. Okay, like a quick pump. Okay. Look, this is gonna be a quickie. We ain't no foreplay today. Okay, ain't no fingers and toes and stuffs. Nothing. Okay, we gotta get in and get out. Okay, spread the news and go to bed. Okay, I am not going to, because yesterday I said, "Oh, y'all, we ain't got much," and it was 2 hours and 15 minutes, honey. I don't know how we got there. Okay, and then toward the end of yesterday live, we had a whole uh late night grown up conversation was in this thing yesterday. So if you missed yesterday live, you missed it, child. We put on the talking music and all that stuff. But today, no, all I got time for is a quickie. Okay, there's a little quickie. Little bit. Okay, I promise y'all. Okay, I'm gonna try my best. Get in and get out. How y'all doing? How was everyone's Wednesday? I also did not reapply my lipstick. I ate some KFC, hot and spicy wings, child, and I feel like my lipstick looks stupid. Okay, I also got some pop here, but pop makes me burp, and I don't want to burp on camera. But I also don't want to waste my pop because what the ice melt is nasty. My point is, how y'all doing? Did y'all have a good Wednesday? I had an interesting Wednesday here. Okay, work was work. Okay, I had to put a lot of people in their place today, and I had to have meetings with our COO, and that was a good thing. Okay, I'm excited about a meeting with our COO, bitch. I am like, girl, look, my rule is get yourself in spaces that the head honchos know, bitch. When I went to our training last week, but I sat next to our CEO's assistant. Hey, executive assistant, how you doing, girl? Yes, be interactive. I'm talking to the HR. I'm getting my fingers and toes and all the things. But we're here for this. Okay, again, hello to all of y'all. It will be watching live or watching the replay. I appreciate y'all for being here. Yes, like the video, please and thank you. Three whole nights in a row. Okay, TRVL girl, three whole nights in a row. A 3-day live, girl. How we do that? How I can't. I don't know. I don't know. Some of the news today is very unfortunate, but I said I gotta come on live today because I want to get into it or whatever. But I mean tomorrow is up in the air. Okay. If there are things for us to get into, we can have a quickie tomorrow. We will have a quickie tomorrow. It'll be good and satisfying. Okay, it's all the natural. But we shall see. Okay. Yes, follow me on all social media platform. I am JayLeesCorner on IG, on TikTok, on Twitter, all of it. Okay, but hello to everyone here. Yeah, yesterday, girl, we had a good girl. Let me get on camera. Let me get on camera. We had a good live yesterday, bitch. Okay, we had a not bitch for um, bitch. We had a good conversation. Okay, Halle Berry brought up how she not faking it no more, and that turned into a whole adult conversation. Okay, and I feel like all of the stuff I said was very, very informative. I feel like everybody who seen what I said was like, girl, yeah, Jaylee, you right, girl. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, we had a good old time yesterday. I was live. It was 2 hours and 14 or 15. Girl, I said, it's gonna be quick. It wasn't quick. Okay. I'm happy to those who watched live yesterday. Also to those who watched the replay. I know everybody can't get around here at 9-ish at 9-ish p.m. Okay. So I know that some folk rewatch or watch in the morning. I appreciate it though. Stacey, it was 3 days. We were 3 days. This is the third day. We was here on Monday. Okay. We was here on Tuesday. And we had a day on Wednesday. Okay. I had 3 days in a row. Girl, I am excited. Okay. Yes. But again, I'll probably go off 2 more days. We in here. We in here. We in here. Hello. Thank God. Look, I like my thumbnail too. I said I don't look when it ain't a lot of people. Okay. I said, girl, get about 6, 7 people and put them in the spaces that make sense. Okay. And put Mary in the middle because I'm so sad about her. But yeah, it's when I have our turtleneck stuff, it's weird because it grab me like move. I like sitting with like this. I don't know why. And it may look crazy on camera, but it's so comfortable. Okay. So yeah, it's comfortable. Okay. But yeah, hey, how y'all doing? No, I don't know. Not no 2 hour. Not no 2 hour. Okay. An hour. A little quickie. Okay. We'll get some more sun. Yeah, go ahead. KDK. Go ahead and watch yesterday's live. It was good. Okay. Let's play a little. What's quickie? I can't think. Nothing song. I don't know. I love Miguel. Okay. Robella's at work. Have a good time at work. Okay. Benzino's. And I didn't even edit Benzino. That's a whole picture. Hold on. That's a whole picture. This Benzino in a little suit sitting down somewhere. Mm-hmm. But again, hello, hello, hey, 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 hey. Look, him said I should have a after dark once a month. I said it's a good idea. It's a good idea. So y'all, if y'all get a once a month Jaylee's after dark conversation for grown adults who have grown adult conversation, y'all can thank him for that because he made a bad suggestion today. And I said, I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Did you have a color already in mind for me? No. I never have a color scheme in mind. I pick a person. Like today, I started with Mary because her stuff is sad, and I wanted Mary to be the focus because she's in black. I said, go around Mary. And like even for yesterday, I think I started with Halle Berry with the burgundy. And because I was like, well, I can do, burgundy and reds. And then because I could not find Eric Benet and nothing burgundy or red, I had to add a little blacks. So I found, again, Don Lemon and Teddy Riley, who had black on themselves. So, I start with one person. I think I started with Nicki Minaj. Because truth is not many pretty than Nicki Minaj out here. And that was like, okay, I need like blacks, whites, silvers, grays. Let's see. This one I started with Fantasia. I think this one I started with Cardi B, or the black and orange, browns and stuff like that. And this one I think I started with, I think Nicki Minaj. So yeah, I never have a color scheme in mind. I pick a person and go from there. So it just depends, because I don't think people even realize. You would think most celebrities have many pictures of themselves on Google, and they don't. They don't. And then I go to their pages, and it don't be the same. It is hard finding. I prefer to always use a different picture. I like it. I don't like using a repeat picture within like 2 weeks if I can avoid it. So try to be hard because some people just don't have pictures. Anyway, not the best lies when it doesn't look when it's nothing to talk about. My mind just goes left and right, and there's no control over it. Okay, the weirdest thing come to my mind. That's how we got to have a whole sex conversation. Because it was nothing else to discuss, and then it was a 20-minute sexual advancement class on how to make the clitoris. Okay, but yeah. Yes, I agree up and tell you that. Look, once a month out. Look, the funny thing is, yesterday, Halle Berry bringing up not faking it, and then I started talking, and then someone suggested to bring in the music from the After Dark, and then it went from there. And so it was a 20-minute conversation. But yeah, I'll see about doing once a month a after dark conversation about one thing or the other, and then that'll be for the JayBirds because some new folk don't remember how we used to have those chats all the time. And they used to be late at night, like at like 11 p.m. midnight, like a little 30-minute conversation about whatever it may be. Okay, but we'll do some after dark stuff for those who want to participate. You know what I'm saying? Making a thumbnail was something to watch, and that was Charlotte. Because every thumbnail I make, any graphic I make, because y'all I make all my graphics. Any graphic I make is a whole thing. And I have a friend who sings, not Karla, but another girl, Angie, who I make her monthly schedules for her performances or whatever. It's so fun. It's very fun. So yeah. Anyway, y'all, let's child this is already 15 minutes. Y'all. Let me get a share my IG. We are going to start with some randomness of the people around the world who be on some bull stuff. But again, I promise y'all it may just be an hour today because I don't know. We don't see who I want to start with. Who I want to start with, child. Um, well, first I had seen this about a couple who had a baby shower and they were upset because the party planner, the party organizer, the person who was supposed to get all that stuff together did a horrible job. Okay, so the event planner did not event plan correctly. Now they wanted a airplane theme. They had pictures in mind. They gave references, and this was the plain as pink backdrop they had. Now they say from my experience, I would never do business with Glitz of Atlanta. This may sound mean, and I don't want to sound mean. Hold on, first of all, why you coming in? I be off screen because y'all don't know. Like on here, when I'm reading stories, I'm not on the page to see y'all comments. I come out like, wait a minute. What I do? Why y'all gonna come at me like that? Watching me 2 hours, okay? Random news by myself, but I appreciate the fact that y'all allow y'all accept the lie. When I say we not gonna be allowed, y'all be like, girl, shut up, Bailey, you lying. Let's go with it. Anyway, but whenever I hear about scheming, scamming, and some kind of business going on in Atlanta, it never surprises me because I feel like Atlanta is a swindler's paradise. Meaning people all the time in Atlanta be like, I am an organizer. I build closets. I build carburetors, and then folks book them to build a carburetor, and their car don't work. So I always feel like people in Atlanta will say they do something. They'll get them a little IG page shop and be booking events or whatever, and they don't really do shit. So Glitz of Atlanta ruined our whole baby shower. A swipe, you don't get a first kid twice. I mean, if you lie, I'm sorry. Nor do you get a first baby shower twice, and they aren't taking accountability for anything. So the pictures, this is what they paid for. Okay, now an entryway for the event. They wanted backdrops for the event. They wanted extra props for the event. That's regular. Okay, you want folk to come in and have a little ambiance of something, a cute backdrop for pictures. You want extra props to be in the pictures, right? They paid for this stuff. This is what they were promised to get. Okay. However, this is what now I'm like, first of all, they just put up some curtains. Baby shower cathedral. They booked this, okay, upstairs from the bodega, down the street from the gas station. Okay, baby shower chairs, the baby shower cathedral. Shout out to Bishop Robbery. But this they paid for. Entry was supposed to be like airplane mode, terminal A through J, seat B. Put your feet up, have some little luggage around here. That's pink. I guess it's a girl, and whatnot. But you walk in, bitch, and all you have is pink, sheer sheets from the dollar store. Okay, pink sheer sheets from the dollar store and some balloons. Okay, this was the photo they sent over, to get blown up to be at the event. Okay. And then I said, first of all, is that the same guy? I'm like, did she change this? Did she close his mouth? His ear don't look as long. The belly is propped up. You know what I'm saying? So there was some editing done to the photograph that they supply. I said, that ain't the same dead. The haircut different, his head. his head smaller. Okay, they made some changes around here. Then so they're showing what they look like walking in, how upset she was, how we walk in and we see what we paid for ain't here, and now we pissed. Okay, I didn't walk in to a baby shower cathedral, and that ain't what I paid for. So the mommy and daddy is upset. Okay, I'm crying. I can't believe that what I paid for ain't here. Okay, I'm pissed off. I want to punch someone in the face because I don't have what I want. Okay, I want this. I don't got it. Know what I'm supposed to do. They also show how getting the entrance way. It's not bad. I mean, someone should move a fire extinguisher. It's not. It doesn't look bad. It's just not what they wanted. It's not what they asked for. Okay, it's like you order one thing from Amazon, you order something from Temu, you get some. It's a different thing around here. Okay, people's in pink and stuff. Okay, she crying, she's unhappy. Now, my thing is, are you unhappy because it don't look right, or do you hate what was done? Because I get what you paid for ain't there, but as long as it don't look janky and bullshitty, I will hold my upsetness and cuss a bitch outness until after I've had my cake. Okay. But she then said our event was from 4 to 8 p.m. At 5:30, bitch. At 5:30, while our guests are present, they're in there trying to bring in props and paint them too. Bitch, paint. The fume from the paint is gonna make me nauseous. I'm not. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We gotta go. We gotta go. I'm like, first of all, why would y'all bring in something being painted, which means my dress would get paint on it? Why would anyone do that? Okay. They then showed it was supposed to have airplanes and globes and really cute pigments, and this looked like it's different kind of flowers. I mean, it is the color theme works. It just wasn't airplane or airport themed. Now the lady who did it put out a whole statement. And my thing is this: when you pay someone to do something, you do expect what you paid for. And if I get there and what I paid for ain't here, but I want a refund. She wrote a long, I'm sorry, so sorry thing. And she said, "Hey, I'm regretful for what happened. For 20 years, I poured my heart into creating meaningful events and whatnot." She also brought up how she had done other. She did their gender reveal, so she wants return clients, whatever. Bitch, what I paid for, I didn't get. Now she also made it seem as if the thing that weren't done was stuff that I set up for other folks to do that didn't do it. It still goes back on me because they hired me to organize it, but other folk didn't do their job, which then look bad on me. Either way, bitch, refund. I mean, cool, you are accepting that things went right. Refund. I want my money back. I did not get what I paid for. Yes, it did not look. Once you brought in a painted prop in the middle of my event, I want a full refund plus $40. Okay, so if you are booking any kind of event, you know what? One, make sure somebody is at the event watching the motherfuckers set it up, so something ain't right. Okay, and two, once you know something ain't right, put your niggas on and start fighting. Okay, because how and why did you know stuff wasn't right? Okay, I want to personally address the recent shower that was sparked conversation. First and foremost, I take full accountability for the shortcomings in the execution of this event. The family trusted me before at the dinner reveal. Okay, so I get the disappointment. Okay, it wasn't me. It wasn't my fault. Okay, while the failure was outside of my control, if you are in charge, it's your fault. Even if you say, "Hey, Billy Bob, I need you to get me some airplanes. I need this backdrop. I need this thing done. If you don't have it, it's your fault. Because you were supposed to have it executed. So I'm like, girl, where my money at? So one, she probably gonna get drugged in all the comment sections, and she may lose business because that's on you. That is your fault. Now I have been to Wendy's before. Okay, I like Wendy's spicy chicken sandwiches. They have really, really good pink lemonades. Okay. But there's nothing that's that amazingly good at Wendy's that I am at the drive through going off like this. Now, I don't know what kind of crack cocaine that you own, but at what point is people out the car and in the window of the drive-thru at Wendy's?
They have put in too much trouble over here. They have broken the window.
Now I'm like, who threw the chili? Did someone throw some chili sauce? Cause why chili, girl?
They have broken the window over here. They have had much trouble.
Get in the car. Give me my cross, bitch. Give me my...
Do you know you're on camera? You know they can see you, right?
¿Le tomaron las placas ahora? Okay.
And once you have chili in your hair, like once you have food in your hair and you're hanging into the drive-through window, bitch, what is you doing?
Give me my car.
No,
First of all, if I'm the worker and you're in the window and you're halfway in the window throwing stuff at me, I ain't picking up all the chili and just throwing it. Okay, I'ma douse you in chili. I'ma douse you, bitch.
They have to give me. They have come in, please. Yes.
That's me. I'm the one throwing the water. Now, where the folk outside getting the drinks from? Did y'all get food somewhere else? It's a full-fledged water food fight in the window. Bitch, imagine you the person behind them. If I'm the car behind the food fight, I'm like, bitch, I hope y'all ain't throw my nuggets. I hope y'all ain't throw my juice. Okay, I hope my shit ain't get wet, and I gotta not wait for y'all to clean up to get my order. Ho, I gotta go.
They have said here in the Wendy's that are broke.
No.
Who they get drinks from? Who they get more drinks from is what I'm wondering. Because they keep going out to the car and getting more shit. Is it groceries in the car? Why did they close the window? Did they break the window off? Now, first of all, let's get some things straight, okay? If I'm the driver, she has chili in her hair. She has chili in her hair. I'm not waiting outside the parking lot drive-through window to fight with the hoes in Wendy's, because first of all, they probably already called the police. I'm not about to get arrested at Wendy's for throwing ketchup packets, juices, and burgers. For what? Okay, for what? There's nothing that tastes good enough at Wendy's to cause this kind of ruckus. It doesn't make no, bitch, you don't care. So when the police get the video, you're going to jail for destruction of property, because either way it go, you are climbing in the window of the restaurant, destroying property. Ketchup package shop, the hot and mild sauce, okay, all that shit, the mama girl, just terrible. Now I'm trying to say, what restaurant has good enough food that I would be upset enough to have a food fight? I like Portillo's. We have a Portillo's here that has really good hot dogs. Okay. Lou's Deli has really good corned beef sandwiches. I'm saying. I like that. But I'm still not going to Lou's Deli and throwing corned beef across the counter with the people in there. I'm still not going to Portillo's and throwing hot dog buns across the thing. Okay. I'm not going to Checkers. Okay. Throwing some fries across the thing. I'm not going to KFC, bitch, and throwing hot wings. What are you doing? There is no restaurant worth this fight. It isn't. Now, unless you were in line, okay, and the angry bitch who worked there tossed something at you because she just mad and you're reacting to that. But I'm gonna throw one thing and pull it off. I'm not getting on my car. I'm not climbing in windows. And if I want to fight a bitch at a restaurant, bitch, I'm gonna park my car and go inside. Okay, I'm not hanging on through the drive-through window. Okay, because I can't get to you properly from there, but I can walk in there and get to y'all. So don't try to go to them restaurants acting crazy. Girl, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Now, first of all, we've said time and time again on the corner. Okay, the dick ain't never worth it. Now the lady is in jail for 20 years because she didn't shot a pastor and his wife. Okay.
Shot and killed a Memphis minister after they had an affair. And now she knows how long she will spend behind bars. Today, a judge sentenced LaTasha Daniels to 20 years for the shooting death.
Now, what her wig look? Is her wig askew? Does her wig look weird?
Of a Mississippi Boulevard Christian Church pastor, Brodus Perry. She got another year for injuring his wife.
And I pray that all of you guys will forgive me. But please know, I never meant for any of this to happen.
Now, this is my thing. When you are having an affair with somebody and then you end up killing them because they ended the affair, you can't say, I didn't mean to kill them. If you shoot at somebody, they always say you should not pull a gun out unless you intend to use it. Okay? So, how he get shot?
LaTasha Daniels tearful as she took the stand Tuesday morning, telling the Perry family she was deeply sorry, saying she never meant to hurt anyone.
To the Perry family, no words can express the pain that I feel, nor will it ever take away the pain that you feel. But I want to say to you that I'm godly sorrowful.
Prosecuting attorney Kevin McAlpin said the state wanted a first-degree murder conviction, but says the 20-year sentence for second-degree murder offers some justice for the victims.
Certain it was going to be between 15 and 25, and it hit right in the middle. So I guess it's what we expected.
Defense attorneys argued Daniels was in a mental health crisis and should receive leniency, pointing to her lack of criminal history and life's work helping others.
You can help folk a long while. Okay, once you start fucking a pastor, you shoot him dead. It's like, what is going on here? Okay, it says, let's see, Daniels met Perry and his wife at church. Okay, he was pastor. She's a member. She went to the church for counseling about her marriage. Okay, and then the pastor kissed her, and boom, affair starts. So again, the pastor wasn't shit at all because you got with a church member looking to you for help with their failing marriage, and you had an affair with that person. Okay, it says then in 2019, him and his wife moved to Tennessee, We became pastor at a different church. While Perry had previously suggested his relationship with Daniels would continue, he then ended things, okay? And I got pissed, okay? I bought a gun, drove to the house, okay? Had a conversation with my lover and his wife, okay? It said the dead pastor refused to walk her to her car, and she got upset. But you can't walk in my car, ho. I have been fucking you and sucking your dick and twirling your paws, and you can't walk me to my car? I'm upset. I don't care that you a pastor. You was my lover who was fucking all up and through here. Your wife maybe knew. I don't know. So again, she upset because he did not want to walk her to the car. It got violent. Okay. The attorney said she did not think about what was happening in the moment she broke. Okay. She did shoot bro, the guy. Walked him in. He broke my heart. Now I get jealous rage, enraged rage, blinding rage. But I always say, dick is not worth prison. I understand heartbreak and I fully get it, but a dick ain't worth me going to prison for 20 years. Okay, ain't nothing in prison, a women's prison, but vaginas and broomsticks, bitch, and I don't want either. You hear me? Okay, up here sucking that man, getting his steak sauce. Okay, and now he dead, and you in prison for 20 years, and she's 40, 46, so she will be, if she do the full 20, she'll be 66 years old when she gets out. Okay. She also got 11 months and 29 days for shooting the wife in the midst of it. Okay. So she shot the pastor, her lover. Okay. The pastor's wife went to a neighbor's house for help. Okay. When she came, first of all, the crazy bitch, your husband fucking shoots him. You leave him because he gonna die. I ain't not him. She went back to her house, and that's when the crazy lady shot her too. In the shoulder. But look, at least if your husband cheating on you and the mistress come and cause harm, at least she didn't take her anger out on the wife and kill the wife. I mean, she hurt the wife, then kill the wife. Okay. Again, I get emotionally being broken because someone you thought was, again, how good was the dick? Shot a gun and a shooting and 2 people, and now he dead, you in jail. And I didn't mean to do it. I was so upset. I was so hurt. I didn't know what to do, God. Go home. When you get so hurt and you are so upset that you don't know what to do, go home. Okay? And go to sleep. Get you some liquor. It's going to put you to sleep. Okay, get whatever liquor makes you sleepy, drink that, go to bed, bitch. And in the morning, go to work, mind your business, and put the gun away. Don't y'all be shooting these men or these women. It ain't worth it. The dick ain't never worth it. I'm pretty sure prison cannot be fun. Okay, y'all, speaking of, I seen this morning, and I was like, what is people doing? I don't even get it. Girl, 2 college people, sports athletes. Okay. Danita Jackson with the bad wig and the yellow. Well, lime green. A senior sprinter at Lincoln University in Jefferson City, Missouri, had been charged with second-degree murder and armed criminal action in the death of her boyfriend, 23-year-old Kevon Goldson. Both were track athletes at the same school. Goldson was from Kingston, Jamaica. Okay. Jack is from Berbice. Is it Guyana? I don't know. Per court documents, Goldson stayed at Jackson's apartment. So the dead man stayed at the girlfriend's apartment on the 21st of February. Okay. She told police, I went to work. the next morning, 22nd. Okay. I came home early. I wasn't feeling well. I came home early. My bed all messed up. My man ain't in my bed. Okay, he's somewhere else. She forced her way into her roommate's bedroom. Okay, using a hair clip. I said, girl, she's resourceful. Okay, came home. He not in my bed. My roommate's room is the door locked. What is locked for? Why you locked in there? What's going on in there? Okay. So she forced her way into her roommate's bedroom, found her boyfriend in bed with her roommate. They had clothes on. But let me say this, y'all. There's never a reason for your boyfriend to be behind a closed door with your roommate, even if they fully clothed. There's never a reason. Okay? However, once you see your boyfriend in bed with your roommate, even with all clothes on, bitch, leave. Okay? Get out. Get out. Do not violently, tragically, definitely react. Okay? So, he in bed with my roommate with clothes on, which probably means they fucked, he got dressed again. Okay, I know for one time, child, back when I lived with my parents, me and my boyfriend at the time was having sex in our den. Quietly, what I thought was quietly and whatever, did not know that in the basement you could hear stuff. But I was smart enough to know, don't take your pants off. You got on little shorts. Just don't wear no panties and move the shorts to the side. So if anyone comes in, you look dressed. So there are many ways to be doing it and look as if you're dressed if someone walks in. So that's what they did. Okay. Roommate, boyfriend in bed together. Okay. They had already been fussing from before. So when she saw the boyfriend in the bed with the roommate, she lunged in the bed, grabbed a bottle that was already broken around there, whatever, grabbed him up. I'm saying, if not, it's a fight. Now, I'm going to say this. That makes her the aggressor in this situation because you forced your way in to your roommate's locker room. You then, jumped on the boyfriend. I guess it's a good thing that she did not attack the roommate. She attacked her boyfriend, but stop, don't attack people. Attacked him, okay, grabbed him by her shirt, started fighting him. She claimed he kicked her in the stomach and let her pin her down and began choking her, okay. Then she grabbed a knife from under the bed. Now I'm like, first of all, why is a knife under the roommate's bed? I'm not there. Well, I don't have much under my bed. I don't have a knife under my bed. So I'm like, damn, did she know the knife was there? Who put the knife under the bed? Okay, again, they fighting. He choking me, I'm pinned down. She grabbed a knife from under the bed and stabbed him in the back and again the chest. She then called 911 herself. Okay, he died from his injuries after being airlifted to the hospital. It says court records show they had a volatile relationship with prior DV reports, and she's been held without bond. We always say we have to learn to control our emotions. I don't have an issue with you being pissed and an argument happening. We fussing. I'm cussing your ass like I'm pissed. I don't mind that. But once anyone starts physically attacking the other person, child, go home. Once I want to beat your ass, let me leave. Because if I'm upset enough to hit you, I could kill you. And I never want to be so out of control again in life that I could possibly murder someone and then I go to prison. And that's what happened because you got pissed. And I'm like, did you suspect he was fucking a roommate? and just caught him? Because who get home and then Jimmy opens the roommate's door? So rest in peace to that man, and she's in jail now. Because our point is, well, I jumped on him, but then he then was choking me out, and so I was, because I mean, I don't think it's self defense if she admits she attacked him first. And if she attacked him first and then his reaction was to get her off of him and pin her down, I don't know. And then for her to pick up a knife and start stabbing, I don't know. So, child, just walk away. Go get some more dick. Okay. It ain't never worth it. Again, we got 45 minutes in. We got about 15 more minutes, y'all. But y'all take 30 good seconds and like the video. I gotta make some more dance things. I gotta go to Jennifer Hudson's page and get some more Spirit Tunnel dances to make some new little waiting room videos. I gotta do that this weekend. Anyway, y'all, let's get into some sad news. I was heartbroken when I seen this pop up in my feed. Because, you know, even though I don't watch the Housewives of Salt Lake City, I watched season 1 and a little bit of season 2. Yeah, I watched season 1. I did watch season 2 because that's when they arrested Jen. So I'm very much aware of Mary. I've always liked Mary. We also knew her son had some substance abuse issues. They kind of touched on that the last 2 seasons. You know, he had went to rehab. Mary addressed his addiction on camera, and he, you know, had gotten married. He had also gotten divorced. There were some arrest issues, but this is all within the last year that all this stuff kind of came to a head as far as his addiction issues, the issues in his marriage that were, it seems like it was a toxic situation. His arrest issues that was tied to the ex-wife. Mary addressing how, you know, only he can get clean. She can't force him to, you know, not do drugs or whatever, but she was trying her best to help him. You know, Robert Jr. was her only son. You can tell she very much loved her son to death, despite his issues. I don't think Mary ever tried to coddle him. I don't think Mary ever tried to, from what we saw, that she tried to make excuses for his issues. I think she always just felt like, I can't fix you. I can see something's going on and we're going to address that, but I can't fix you. I think there's a difference between parents who know their kids have addiction issues or know their kids have whatever issues, and they try to placate to, oh, you know, it's okay. Oh, they're not really, that's not what she did. Addiction is such a hard thing for anyone to deal with because you can't force anyone to stop harming themselves within their addiction. And while some people on these shows choose to ignore or not show the realness of it, we saw him in his addiction. We didn't see him getting high, but we saw him and we knew something was up. And Mary addressed that. We saw him and Mary have a conversation, and not this current season, but last season. But them announcing today that he passed away, he was only 23. I'm like, that's a baby. 23 is such a baby age. I remember thinking I'm grown in my, bitch, you ain't grown. You know what I'm saying? So me now at 44, I fully know I'm a baby still now. I'm a grown one, but again, 23 is such a young, tender age of life. And to know that, one, I feel like he had his own depression, demon issues that probably helped him become an addict. So who knows what pain he was going through in life, mentally, emotionally, whatever. There has not, well, at least since I looked earlier, there has not been a announcement to how he died or what happened. They were alleging. Oh, hold on, it's a little update. Hold on, y'all, it's a little update. Because I just went to the thing. Let me hold on. This says new details have emerged surrounding the tragic death of Eric Crosby's son, Robert Crosby Jr. According to dispatch audio obtained by Page 6 on Wednesday, the February 25th, the emergency call described a dire situation. A 23-year-old male, not conscious, not breathing. One dose of Narcan was given. Against the call the police. So they're assuming he passed away from drugs. They're assuming that that's what it was. And the reason why that is so sad is because, like, we saw Mary trying to help him get clean. We saw Mary trying to even tell people, like, it's hard for me because I love my son and I will always support my son, but he needs help. And when he got arrested this last time, because it was like maybe like a trespassing, stalking, whatever, with the ex-wife. And she said, I'm happy she's paraphrasing. She was saying how she was happy that he was in jail because at least she knows like he's safe in jail. You know what I'm saying? It's not much he can do in jail, but sit the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? And some people don't realize that sometimes jail time or prison time is a way for some addicts to get clean, if they can stay clean. The hard part is when they get out of jail and they're back free and what happens. Again, so the cause of death is unknown, but again, they thought it was a possible overdose, which turned to a death investigation. He was in Salt Lake City when it happened. And it's so sad, child, because I think so many people want to focus on Mary and the rumors about Mary in that church. They want to call her like a cult leader. I don't think Mary wants a cult. It's a fucking church. Okay. It's a church. And I feel like Mary being the only Black woman child that we know in Utah, okay, kind of gave her a weird rap. But I think at the end of the day, we remember she is just a mom who lost her son. And while others may want to, post pictures of him where he did not look the best, where he could have been, under the influence or whatever, it's like, remember, this. He was a 23-year-old kid and he's dead. That's the focus. That's what matters. Mary's church, I don't go to her church, so I don't care. There are many churches in every other city that weird shit happen the pastors getting money. It's all that shit. So I'm not finna focus on that. That lady has lost, and she has said before, her son was her reason for living. So I feel like when someone loses their child, trying to change the conversation to anything except condolences to you for the loss of your child is crazy to me. So I'm not focusing on anything except I can't, bitch, look. At some point, people have to stop wanting to judge folks in the midst of pain and loss. At the end of the day, Mary ain't did shit to me. And no one has came out and said that she forced them to do nothing to them. If she had the church and people in her church choose to give money, if they choose to support her as their pastor or whatever, that has nothing to do with the fact that she lost her son. Nothing else matter. Period. Mary did release a statement. Us and our beloved son, our Redeemer, has been called home to the Lord. Though our hearts ache, we take comfort in God's promise and in knowing that He is finally at peace. We are grateful for your prayers and trust in the Lord to carry us through this time of sorrow. And like, I just feel like, what else matters? Like, what else? Like, what else is anyone supposed to do? So, I hope and pray. I really hope and pray that no one is trying to. I'm saving new stuff to get into, y'all. It's gonna be over an hour. I'm hoping no one is trying to bring up anything that doesn't matter when somebody loses their child. So whether you lose a parent, a child, like that shit is fucking heartbreaking. And I'm not finna be like, oh, her church, bitch, fuck that. God, I'm sorry. Forget that. Forget that. I hope everybody sends her prayers, love, because God forbid she can't take her son been gone. We lose him, saying. So I think we have to start getting into not allowing people to sway the conversation when tragedy strikes. Again, Mary's church ain't did nothing to nobody. I ain't been to Utah before. I'm pretty sure there are church. Bishop Robbery had a weird ass church stealing from the people. Okay, there are many regular churches that have questionable things, but if you don't go to that church and they not asking for your money, I'm not trying to concern myself with it. Now we can joke about stuff when it's time to joke about stuff, but I'm like, when someone loses a child, I just want folks to stop going into that other space. But the church don't matter right now. That lady's son dead. Okay. Now, Bishop Robbery had a tragedy happen, I would have felt bad. Come on now. If Bishop Ponytail, the fact I call that Bishop, if Bishop Ponytail Church, if he had said, I would not bring up that ponytail. If some have a bitch ponytail, I would not. I would be very much. I am an equal opportunity shade assassin when the time comes for it. But I'm also a very compassionate person when real life shit happens. And Mary's church, which has never been brought up on any charges of nothing, it's all this hearsay. Child, that lady lost her only son. I was like, oh, I was flabbergasted. I said, bitch, what? I thought it was fake. no goddamn well, y'all done, I said, child, not, girl. But again, this is who's gone. That's the focus. So again, may his soul find rest. When Regina King's son took his own life and she said that she had to come to terms with the fact that he chose to no longer be on this earth because he could not take it and she had to accept that. That seems like, girl, when folks lose people, you have to pray for their strength. The only person, look, just to put a little thing. The only person I would ever be like, man, y'all know it's one person who I don't care about what happens to him. Anybody else, I have compassion. It's only one orange motherfucker that if something happens to him, I don't care. I have compassion for everybody except that one orange person. But I swear, when I heard about Mary, it made me think about the king because that stuck in my head forever when she said my son made a decision to no longer be, and I had to accept that. And I don't think she hasn't been right since, only because she's still grieving her son not being here. So I consistently push for her strength in this. And I'm going to do the same thing with Mary. The child, bitch, pick me up off the floor. Okay? Pick me up off the floor, ho. I can't imagine losing a child. You know what I'm saying? But that orange motherfucker child. If that orange one died, I'd be like,
okay. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why.
that's the only person I can admit I don't have any compassion for at all. But I refuse to bring any other conversation to Mary losing her son. Okay, so may he rest in peace. May the family find some kind of healing to deal with that loss. Because bitch, I can't imagine. They were starting pre-production of season 7 of the show, but because he has passed away, they have paused the show right now. Now, I fully feel like hold on, it's so funny because I said to him yesterday when the State of the Union, I said, unless that man is coming on and said he's going to see Jesus, I don't give a fuck what he said. Child, it's gonna be a party. Okay, that will be a live celebration. Okay, but for can you feel it? Can you feel it? Girl, pray dancers. Oh. Let me stop. Focus, Jaylee. Okay, y'all stop feeding us in my madness. The show was put on, it's being postponed, but I feel like they're probably not filming Mary. Can't nobody tell me the cameras is not recording all the other girls' reaction to this. I think they're just not filming with Mary. They're not doing any group things, but they gonna catch the reaction shot. But again, may he rest in peace, and may Mary find some kind of peace of mind. But as she said, her son's no longer in pain. What I want to go to, look him. So look, no, I want to look him first. I want to do. No, first of all, now y'all remember Chantel Jackson? Now Chantel Jackson, who used to date Floyd Mayweather. She then was in a relationship with Nelly for years, and then they broke up. You know, Nelly got back with Shanti. Um, but Chantel and Floyd. Now, I don't like Floyd. Okay, I don't like Floyd. Floyd Mayweather is like ignorant. I'm like it is in a whole roundabout way. Okay, but it was his birthday recently, and Chantel Jackson, his ex, this is what she posted as a birthday wish for him.
Flex. Let me see.
I ain't got a flex.
Let me see something.
I ain't got a flex.
Make it
I
jump.
ain't got a flex. I ain't got a flex. You know what it is? I ain't got a flex. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't got a flex, man. Money all day.
Flex. Let me see.
I ain't got a flex.
Let me see something.
I ain't got a flex.
Make it
I
jump.
ain't got a flex. I ain't got a flex. You know what it is? I ain't got a flex. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't got a flex, man. Money all day.
Now, you know, we was happy when Nelly got back with Ashanti, but that was a 20-year. We've been waiting forever. Okay. No one know or knew of Chantel before she got with Nelly. But I feel like I'm asking the question, okay? Is that a weird? She said, help me wish my ex a very happy birthday, okay? Celebration, cake, balloons, presents, little emoji, whatever. Like, I'm like, are y'all back together? Because everyone has old stuff of them and the ex, cool. But I'm not posting nothing like this about my ex when there have been so many negative things spoken about her and him and all these things, and when she was with Nelly and all these things, it's a bit weird. Okay, so folks felt like is she back with him? Because you could post a regular picture. Now this is an old video of Floyd. It ain't current. Okay, it's old. But I'm like, now why you post that? Then the daughter, you know, Floyd's daughter, said, no fucking way, I love it. So does this mean you're going to be my date to the fight? Laugh aloud. And she said, girl, if you don't get your ass in the house, get out of there. There are certain men you don't go back to. I feel like Floyd is one of them. Okay? It's like, no, run, bitch. It ain't worth it, girl. It ain't worth it, girl. Don't do it. It's never worth it. Not today. Cash Doll, she on thumbnail. So, you know, Cash Doll is from here. She's from the D. And a lot of folks felt like, you know, Cash Doll be cashing out on high price label stuff, and they think he's like a label whore. Okay, she bought her daughter some things.
It's so pretty. Ooh,
There was another video that Cash Doll had where she bought the daughter a little itty bitty was it a Louis Vuitton purse or Gucci purse? It was. Let me see if I can find it. I feel like maybe it was it was some kind of fancy ass purse. I can't think what it was. It was either I think it was a Louis Vuitton handbag. The daughter like one, maybe like one. Okay, and folks felt like right here. She's so materialistic that isn't even fun anymore, and I love her down, but it gets to a point. I saw the Louis Vuitton purse she got for the daughter. Someone else that Cash out when you become a mother, your favorite thing to do is dress your kids. I feel her on this for her. And then Cash Doll said, girl, I ain't thinking about the less fortunate. I said, not the less fortunate. We the less fortunate? So my question is, at what point is it weird that people, I've always felt like when you buy your kids who don't understand the cost, or they didn't like, if your child didn't say, "Mama, I want a Louis bag." Like when your kid don't ask for shit, but you buy it anyway, and you buy it and then record yourself opening it for your kid. Like, is that really for your child, or is it for you? And when someone brings up how, hey, the money been spent, blah, 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 to call folk less fortunate, it's like, well, girl, who you think about your records? When you say stuff, and I don't know not Ned Cat Dog song, and I'm from the D. Okay, she not my cup of tea musically. Okay, but I'm like, when you start calling folk the less fortunate, when there may be people who are less fortunate than you, who you then could offend if they stop supporting you, and then you become the less fortunate. What was it? But when I had seen, I want to find it, because when I saw her and the daughter, and she was opening a purse. Well, it was the same video, but it was just her opening up the purse for the daughter. I felt like the daughter didn't ask for that shit. You just bought it because you like it, which is fine. But a part of me feel like when you're spending, thousands of dollars on a handbag for your 1-year-old daughter who can't use it, like, is that really because the daughter wants it, or did you want it and you thought it was cute, and so you are doing it for the look? Now, yes, when the daughter's 25 and she has an old Louis Vuitton purse, great, that's fine. But I always find it weird when kids who are too young to even comprehend a Louis Vuitton bag, it's weird to buy them that for them. Why not buy yourself a bag? And when she's older, she will have her mama's bags. But buying all this expensive shit is weird. I want to find the video of her open up that, because the daughter looked like, "Mom, what the fuck is this? Man, I want some boots. I don't need no I don't need was this, let me see. Is this one? Hold on. When the baby can't open the box, they can't pull the ribbon, when the baby's too young to even open up the gift, you didn't buy that for them. You bought it for yourself.
Huh. Who that? Yeah. What's in here for that baby? What's in this box? What's in here? Ooh, Claire. Oh, Claire. Oh my God. You like it? Yeah.
What the fuck is what my nuggets at, mama? Mama, where my juice at? Mom, what is this?
Look, you got a little. Look, you got a little. Oh, mama. Let me put this on for you.
It's a very cute bag. It's a very cute bag.
Let me see. Ooh, Claire.
The daughter looked like, where the fuck is my Tonka truck that I wanted, mama? I don't have nothing to put in. I don't have what's gonna go in, mama.
You look pretty. You like it? Yeah. Okay, one second. Look.
So I feel like, right, what learning toe is that? Baby don't care at all. Okay. I feel like there's nothing wrong with being wealthy and enjoying your wealth, but it needs to make sense. You know what I'm saying? That bag costs probably at least $2,000. Even though it's small, it probably still costs about $2,000. You bought the little girl that expensive ass purse so that you can say, "Look what I bought her." She don't know what it is. She looking like, where my nuggets at? I want some nuggets. You told me if I put on this blue outfit and let you put these curls in my hair, I could get some McDonald's. You came back with an orange box, ain't no food in it. What I'm supposed to do? What's going to happen? So again, I don't want anyone to get confused. Cash can spend her money on whatever she wants to. That's fine. But when you try to put videos up of you opening up an expensive gift for your 1-year-old or maybe 2-year-old daughter, you can't make me believe that gift was really for her. You're even making noises and sounds to make her feel excited because you know she don't know what the fuck it is. I'm a purse. I got some. What am I gonna do with it, mama? What am I gonna do? Now you have some little girls who do like purses and all that stuff, and they usually get excited. But she looking like, okay, if the camera's on, I'm supposed to smile. Okay, my nuggets, McDonald's toy. I just sometimes wish parents would allow their kids to be kids and get them gifts they will actually want and like. That child don't know shit about the Louis Vuitton store at all. That child will probably be happy with some Walmart glow up boots. You know what I'm saying? So it is nothing wrong with spoiling your child. If you can afford it, please do it. You know, because kids deserve great things too. But it has to make sense in my head. And I'm not, girl, I don't know. I got to things open. I don't know if it makes sense what you did. I don't know if you getting her that purse and her not knowing what the fuck to do with it was like, okay, yeah, it's for my daughter. Now, if the daughter would have been, oh my God, yes, mama, thank you. That's different. But girl, she don't care. So again, folks that cat all, you better watch out before you're the one that's fortunate. I hope that don't happen, but it could. Where is Lil' Kim? Now, Lil' Kim. Okay. Lil' Kim is like, look, y'all is fucking things up for me. Okay. So Lil' Kim was open up about complicated relationship with her fans. My supporters. Okay. She was on Nick Cannon's Big Drive. The rap icon was asked about what motivates her. My family, my friends, people believe in me. And she said, she then surprised us by adding, I can't stand my fans sometimes. I don't know what the fuck we do. Why you like us? We support you. Okay. When Nick pressed her on the comment, Kim didn't hold back. I hate them because they don't get it. I really feel like some of them, and I'm not talking to all of them, obviously, but like the ones that think they know me, they think they control me, they think they know what's best for me. Okay. I told them, believe it or not, y'all are the reason why we're not where we're supposed to be yet. I said, what that mean? Meaning her growth, elevation was always my thing. The reason why I think I'm still moving now is because I had learned to say, fuck it, whatever it ain't. I don't care no more. I'm going to do it anyway. Kim, I love Kim. Okay, I love Kim. Once little Kim started chasing how she looked versus her as an artist, she fucked up. once Kim's face started changing, her botched surgery started making her look weird, fans fell off from Kim. That's why we said, who was that lady? No one ever, wanted you to not evolve. Your face and body evolved surgically, and it confused people. And the conversation went from how talented you were to how different you looked. So it wasn't fans who did not want to join you evolving as an artist. The conversation went to, Lil' Kim used to be a beautiful Black woman. Who is that white Asian lady rapping Kim songs? And it was never even said in a disrespectful way of trying to disregard her hard work over the years. But Kim used the excuse of the unfortunate abuse she had suffered domestically from people as to why she had her first nose job. After Kim had that first nose job, we still loved Kim. It was the skin bleaching, it was the bad wig, it was the BBL, it was all the titties, it was all the other stuff that Kim did that became the topic of conversation. And Kim changed at a time where social media became a thing, and it was the conversation. That's why you haven't evolved. It has nothing to do with your fans. It's not about anyone not wanting to support you and support your growth. You looked different. And what's crazy is, hold on, when I went looking for a picture of Kim, it was so hard for me to pick, but damn, which Lil' Kim should I pick? Because if I pick Lil' Kim from the 90s, y'all may not know who the fuck she is. And when I Googled Lil' Kim to find a picture, I said, okay, this picture looks fine, but still weird. You know what I'm saying? She don't look like this anymore. This will be a hating ass picture, so don't get no close up. I don't know who this Asian white woman is. So eventually the conversation used to be about how great she was as an artist. And then her face changed. She looked like an Asian white woman. And during that Asian white woman phase of her transition, that's when people weren't relishing in her as an artist. Because the conversation became, who was that Asian white lady? Look, Kim, are you sure? I thought this is the Kim I know. Okay, that's my Lil' Kim who I grew up with. So I think Kim has to admit, it was bad wigs, it was bad body, it was, girl. People were concerned because the Lil' Kim we knew in the 90s, and this is when Kim should have stopped. Yeah, she was a bit lighter, but she still looked like herself. And she didn't stop then. She kept changing and looking different and more different. And then no one knew who she was. So the music didn't matter because at that point in time, social media was king. So it's very unfortunate that Kim, did have to have some surgeries to fix some issues from, DV situations. However, that does not account for how different Kim looks today. So it's a reason why you didn't go further. In my opinion. You know, your body, face, and bitch, your aura changed. Cause like it sounds like Kim, but it don't look like Kim. And then she just kept looking more and more different. And I'm like, is that like Kim? So every time we would see her, it would be such a stark difference from the L99 look Kim we met back in the 90s. So Kim, you can't blame your fans for the reason why you're not further along, or you're not more famous, or you're not more whatever, based on us not supporting you. We didn't know who the fuck you was, but we still love you to this day. Love you to this day. Because that was your fault, not ours. Don't blame me, Argentina. Bill Gates got fucked some hoes. I'm sorry. I am not following the whole Jeffrey Epstein file that I don't have the bandwidth to go down a Epstein files rabbit hole. So I'm far removed from it. But Bill Gates said, "I'm sorry, that wasn't me. It was Roman." That he's tied to Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, because he said, yes, I asked him, I cheated on my wife. I did. I was cheating on my wife. I had an affair with Russian women, and my bad. And Epstein knew and used that information to threaten me. So, okay. Bill Gates is, I believe he's a billionaire, if I'm not mistaken. Give me $1 million and I'll forgive you, Bill. Okay. But the Bill is admitting that he had an affair with 2 Russian women while married. That probably really means it was 6 Russian women, 3 Spanish men, and 2 teenagers. Okay. When anyone says, okay, I'll fuck 2 hoes. Yeah, just 2. Not 3, not 1, just 2. So you had an affair with 2 Russian women. Epstein threatened you with that information and you didn't fuck nobody else ever again? Okay, Bill. Okay, Bill. Okay. It says, according to the report, Epstein knew about these infidelities, and in 2023, he appeared to use information about one affair involving a Russian bridge player to threaten Gates. So he only threatened you in 2023. When did Epstein die? Let me Google that. When did Jeffrey? People with the name Jeffrey. Oh, 20. Wait a minute. Hold on. If he died in 2019, how did he try to use the information? They must have the year wrong because he was dead in 2019. And you can't extort somebody from the dead. Yeah, Epstein, John Dahmer. It's too many Jeffrey named child. Don't name your child Jeffrey. Don't do it. I'm not surprised. I'm pretty sure there are more people who did things around there. But again, I'm just far removed from the whole Epstein thing. They all guilty. Okay, all of them. Today and forever. Get that off of here as well. Oh, Nicki got cancer, child. Nicki said she got stage 1 cervical cancer. We're gonna pray. Okay. It's new. We don't know. But I had to say, so we're gonna send her some prayers and well wishes as well, and hope the cancer can be taken out of her body. Okay, from out of your body to the pits of hell and whatnot. I wanted to, now, first of all, I tried my best to ignore all of Glorilla's antics, okay? But I have a pet peeve when people get new teeth. And Glorilla was, oh, my sister got all that money and ain't helping us. And bro got some money and been helping herself the whole time.
I just been letting y'all talk, whatever. Y'all serve it down. I got in some used veneers that I went and got my teeth did. No, today is the day I put my temporaries in. The first video we did was a consolation. Dumbasses.
A constellation? That's a stars. What you mean a consultation? Girl, not you can't call somebody else dumb while using the wrong word.
Today gonna be the day y'all see the temporary joints. But you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers who don't know saying shit like that.
Cheers.
Give me about 3-4 hours, y'all gonna see.
Doing the veneer case, guys. It's not just about doing the veneers now. Look at this.
First of all, are they in the basement? I don't want to have my dinner work done in an office that also has a file cabinet. I feel like when you get your teeth done next to the file cabinet, is it really a doctor's office? Is it a storage room?
That was in her mouth.
I also don't want my doctor doing my teeth in a sweatshirt and cut off jeans.
And look at the abscess. It's huge.
I also don't want my dentist showing my teeth in the abscess on the camera. I don't want none of that.
Right? So, health first, guys.
Is she sleeping over there?
Sure. This is back here.
That's a basement. Bro Willa went to somebody's basement and got her teeth done for free.
Y'all not ready for this. Y'all not ready for this one.
They removed your teeth, removed the abscess, and you were smiling. I don't know anyone who will leave the dentist and your mouth not sore from child with the Novocaine stuff, whatever. How you child? Why y'all think that means it's not that? Not child, Lord Jesus. Him is always somewhere lurking. He's gonna be saying nothing. That man is not daddy, not mine.
Sir. These are just the temporaries, okay? Don't.
When your teeth go from this to this, it's weird to me. Okay, are the teeth really clean? Are they healed? Okay, you can't put a cap on your teeth if the roots is rotten. Okay, and she give rotten roots. Now, secondly, from that, I also saw. Now, why the fuck are they fighting? Do y'all know bro really don't have no real money? Like, it's that 15 minutes of fame money. Why is Bro Rilla at the 20 versus 1 with hoes fighting over her? I said, girl, for what? Sir, why your ass out? This is how you know it is messiness, confusion, and drama. Fighting over dildo dick is weird. Okay, I've already said don't fight over real dick. Don't fight over dildo dick either. Because I'm pretty sure that a bro brother got dildo dick. Don't fight over dildo dick either. He's out, ass out. Bro Willa is out there boxing. What is happening? What is going on? I'm confused. And then if you get hurt in this fight, bro don't have no money to fix nothing.
Bro really got E-girl going crazy. Oh, you gonna shoot, baby? Lil' bro. Say, lil' bro. That how you coming?
It's dildo dick. Don't be fighting over dildo dick. Okay, it's weird. So I try my best to not address any bro brother shit, but I'm like, child, between new fake teeth and then titty biting over dildo dick, it's weird to me. Okay, I don't like it. I don't care about Ray J. Wait, where is that? That one could be y'all. We almost done because I said an hour. Who left? Let me do Benzino. And then I'm gonna do Cardi. Cardi is a couple things. Okay, one, Cardi won 3 NAACP awards. 4 things. She won for Outstanding Female Artist, for Outstanding Album for Another Drama, and also Outstanding Hip Hop Rap Song for Every Time. Every Time is a bop. Have you asked him? Y'all know him has not listened to Cardi B album yet. He is not, and I can't remember if he did yet. Did you listen to Cardi B album? I just wonder. Because I feel like I kept saying to him, listen to it. And I'm going to listen to it on the way. I'm going to do it. And he don't ever do it. Because every time, because I be having jokes and stuff, but he don't get because he ain't heard the damn album. So, listen to it. Listen to him. I don't know if he's still watching. Hold on. He said no, y'all, because he's a hater. But don't tell him I said it. He's a hater, y'all, but don't tell him I said it. He can't hear me. Anyway, so that was one thing for Cardi, that she won that. Separately, Cardi hosted SNL a few weeks ago. Okay, it was before the tour and before the Super Bowl. So weeks ago, she hosted. No, she wasn't hosting. She was Cardi B. Well, listen to the album, please, sir. Cardi B was the musical guest on SNL, and she did Every Time, and she also did what did she do? What's the Spanish song? Not I Like It. Oh, Bodega Batty. She did Bodega Batty, and she also did Every Time. And I was like, yes, bitch, her tour was great. But when she was on SNL, they're alleging that she went off. She was pissed off. She was mad that allegedly in the rehearsal, there was some kind of joke that they made during like the news section or whatever. And because she didn't like them mentioning her or Nicki Minaj, that she got pissed. Per TMZ. Now TMZ sometimes be full of shit. Because who killed Queen Elizabeth before she was dead? Was that TMZ or was that Hollywood? Like one of them killed somebody early and then acted as if we didn't see it. Okay, you can't be killing dead people who ain't dead. But again, per TMZ, she almost canceled her performance because she was pissed off over a joke regarding Nicki Minaj. Now, I'm going to say this off right. If I am the guest on your show and you know I have an active, not beef, but you know me and that hoe do not get along, okay? You also know we don't rock with each other. Do not have me on the show and then have a joke about her, because then the conversation would turn to Cardi B, Nicki Minaj in some kind of way. I don't want you hoes mentioning nothing about me and her at all, because it's about me. It's about me, my new album, my tour. So I would also be upset if I hear them trying to incorporate any kind of joke between me and her here. Do that shit when I'm not here. Okay. Now, per insiders, told the people she overheard the weekend update anchors running a joke about Nicki Minaj MAGA affiliation and blew up. The joke was not directed at her, but she was upset because, again, it's an ongoing thing about me and her. Don't do that when I'm here. Okay? Don't do it. Now, they're saying she said, I'm going to leave. She threw a phone at a monitor. She also allegedly stormed the police office and punched a screen into the broke, forcing the team to replace it before the rehearsal could start. The outburst left everyone on set nervous. They did not do the joke. Now, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Do I think she overheard them trying to mention Nicki Minaj in any kind of way? She said, hey, don't do that while I'm here. Joke about the bitch when I'm here. I can believe that part happened, but her storming the office, I don't believe all that extra shit happened. Now, whoever Jamie P. Sullivan, who was that? Jamie P. Sullivan, who is an alleged feature writer, producer, whatever, she commented and said, I was there. She did not break anything, meaning she was upset, yes. Okay. However, she wasn't breaking shit. Okay. The lies. Okay. Also, Cardi then put up a little tweet. Okay. All these little random stories, fuck it. Let them talk. Let me Kate. Let them come off. Meaning, I'm not even trying to do this with y'all. If y'all think I did whatever, fine. Bitch, come on my tour. Buy a ticket. Leave me alone, ho. So I don't believe Cardi had this knockout, drag out, outburst, this violence, breaking things. I don't think all that happened. I do think she said, hey, don't do that shit when I'm here. Because Cardi know that will get picked up in the news. And then folks go to whole Nicki versus Cardi. So no, don't mention that bitch when I'm here. Because I'm pretty sure if Nicki may want them to mention Cardi. But again, it's like, no, leave me alone, ho. Don't do it. Kandi, now look. Oh, on my thumbnail, on my thumbnail, I put Kandi next scheme. Because I'm messy. I said Kandi's next scheme. Because, Todd is always a scheme. Okay? The Todd set up to bring us the bullshit. Okay? Todd been scheming, scamming all this time. It's time for Kandi to have a scheme her own. What I mean of that is Kandi is like, hey, I have to get my next venture. The play he's in New York is about to come to an end. Kandi need to do something immediately. So Kandi said, hey, I'm going to be on live. I'm going to have a little live virtual events on March 9th. And anyone who don't know what's next, if you're married, divorced, single, you're gay, you're straight, a new job, old job, no one knows what your next move is. Come on over to my live and let's have the next move. I said, girl, it's like a mother. I gotta pay for it. Is it free?
I'm always working on my next move while I'm in my current move. So I get a lot of people that come up to me and ask me, so what's your next move? Well, I want to know, what's your next move? Working on things, thinking about what I want to make happen. I'm trying to figure out the plan to put it together, and I'm not doing it by myself. Okay. I have like this whole thing I like to do to just map out my ideas, you know what I'm saying? So what I would like to say to you is I decided to do a next move meetup on March 9th. And if you're like me, you're trying to figure out what your next move is, come join me on March 9th. Get your next move map right here so we can start planning.
How much it costs?
Putting things together, and we decided to do, and we're going to talk about it and figure it out all on March 9th. I want to see you there. I hope we are on the same wave. And we're going to
How much it cost, Kandi? Is it free? I just feel like, let me Google it. Is the book free? Let's see, Kandi.com, the next move. If it's free, that's different. If I gotta buy something, it's a workbook. I be knowing. Now I'm not knocking her hustle. Okay. And when I say scheme, I don't mean it in a negative way. All I'm saying is, look, I gotta make some money. Okay. So look, I have a little booklet. Okay. It said the next move. The next move meetup with the booklet, $60. Okay. The next move meetup without the digital booklet, with a digital booklet, is $50. Okay. The next move meetup just to attend, $40. Okay. So Kandi said, bitch, if you want to talk to me and I tell you, hey, get your, it's $40 the cost of coochie. Okay. It's how much coochie costs. So again, get your $40, $50, or $60. But either go, it's a scheme that Kandi set up to bring y'all next move. It's not a bad scheme. It isn't. It's just a scheme that it's gonna cost you a couple of dollars. Okay. And I am a firm believer. No. But if y'all care, go see Kandi. It's what's left, y'all. Is it just the people? Benzino and them. They said Cardi B called it quits with Stefan, okay, before Super Bowl weekend over alleged betrayals. I don't really care, but it's up there, so that's it. Cardi and him gonna get back together for about another year and then break up again. Benzino, child, I said, girl, now look, first of all, yeah, coochie costs $40. I think. I don't buy coochies, I don't know. And I don't charge for my there's no one I don't stop it, girl. Yes, the coochie costs, I heard coochie costs $40. I don't know. Anyway, the fact that they always say that Benzino don't have a neck and he's a neck brace is weird. So Benzino was allegedly hit by a car. And he said he got hit by a car because Diamond, a crime mob. Okay, yeah, Nook of your book, crime mob. He said that she hit him. This is what's weird to me. First of all, Benzino getting hit by a car and then calling. Why are you calling Tasha K? Who took the picture? Why are you so stiff? Tasha K said Benzino just called me from Grady Hospital in Atlanta wearing a neck brace and extreme pain. He alleged that he caught Althea attempting to remove their son from school despite him being the sole custodial parents. He says he chased them to the car. And during the chaos, Diamond from Love and Hip Hop allegedly struck her with his car. Okay. Anybody who gets hit by a car, okay, and call Tasha K, I don't believe you. Because who the fuck calls? Why would you not call the police? If someone is, if the mother of your child is technically kidnapping your kid, and you're chasing her, and you get hit by a car, why would you not call 911? I'm confused. Now, after this came out, Diamond said, hold on.
Sending me a picture with your no-neck ass laying with a fucking brace on your neck talking about I struck you with my new car. And then how you even know my car new? Like, niggas is weird as fuck. So I came on here to clear my name up because, bitch, nobody hit you with no motherfucking car. You're weird as fuck. That ain't got shit to do with me. I was bringing my friend to come check on her son and do a wellness check on her son. Yes, she has primary custody. She has paperwork to prove that. That's why when we got to the scene, she called the police, told them I'm checking on my son, provided paperwork, X, Y, and Z. Now, all of a sudden, you in the hospital with a brace on your neck. When the doctor records come back, I'm sure it's going to show that.
Not doctor records. It's called medical records.
You did not get hit by a fucking car.
Weren't you pregnant? Where the baby at? She had a baby?
And now I'm finna call my lawyer that's heavily on retainer, just in case this shit go left. Because what you're not finna do is try to play these lame ass games with me. Althea, do you want to say something real quick?
Why you want to say out? Watch, girl.
Thing. Althea, do you want to address the people? And I'm sorry I didn't clean up my house because I didn't expect company today. But just keep.
Why the fuck is Benzino baby mama hanging out with Diamond? Why Diamond got a lawyer on retainer? What a kid at?
I just basically told them what happened and that you do have primary custody.
I have primary custody, okay? I have primary custody. But he wants to keep him away from his mother because he doesn't want to go to jail for not paying child support.
End of story.
End of story.
End of story.
End of story. End of story. And as being a mother who keeps allowing him to be in his life, this man wanted to get hit by a car.
So who hit him with the car? When she walked, child, get some smaller sunglasses. And why you wearing sunglasses in the house? I'm just wondering.
This man wanted to get hit by a car. He wants to go to the hospital and call Tasha K with a neck brace on. Okay?
Who gave him the neck brace?
Only somebody psychotic would do all of that.
Did he steal someone else's neck brace?
You know what I'm saying? Only somebody crazy would do all of that. I don't even be on the blogs, but I stay in the blogs behind his fucking dumb ass.
First of all, did she know that her and Benzino ain't been on the blogs in years? The only time girl, you don't stay on the blogs? That's a lie. You don't be in the blogs. Diamond don't be in the blogs. What is y'all doing?
So that's it, folks.
Like, this is crazy.
Powder. He definitely on powder.
Like,
that's the first thing you do is call your phone up, sending me a picture with your number.
I need the full live. I
actually did not hit him with the car. So I'm about to say this on my live. But long story short, him and Althea have been going through some back and forth. Althea.
Why they in the bathroom? You can tell it's a bathroom by the echo.
Was going through something traumatic to where a girlfriend of her that she entrusted to represent her properties, she basically sold the property, $2 million home behind her back. And it basically wiped out Althea's bank account, and it put her into a frenzy, a mental health frenzy. You know what I'm saying? She went to get an evaluation. It was Benzino's weekend. It was like right before Christmas for him to see the child. So she was like, well, they're going to keep me for 48 hours just to make sure everything is okay. Just go ahead and let him go with his father. She said that to the mom. So the mom gave the baby to the father. When she got out, and she was also in Miami about to move back to Atlanta, she was calling him to try to get her son back, and he would not answer the phone. He was supposed to enroll him into the same school where he was going. He did not do that. So she didn't even know where her son was for 2 months.
So you the parent, the child missing for 2 months with the daddy, you don't know where he at for 2 months, But how did the car hit Benzino at a school? I'm confused.
We found out where the baby was, where the school was, talked to the school. We showed up to the school and showed paperwork that she has primary custody of the child, but it was during dismissal. So they understood and was like, okay, well, basically it's dismissal now, so there's really nothing that they could do. So we went to Benzino's apartment and waited for the bus to come. We called the police, told the police what was going on, and that she had her paperwork to show that she was the primary custodial guardian or whatever, and that we knew that it could possibly be some friction with her picking the son up, or either just going to say hi. Because initially, she just wanted to check on her baby and do a wellness check to make sure he was okay. So when we got there, the police met us there, and he got off the bus, and she went over to hug him and bring him to my car to just talk to him, do a wellness check. Then Benzino walks up. My baby is in the back seat. He's screaming.
Why the fuck did you bring your baby to a meetup? Girl, they could put you on pause for goddamn child abuse too. I would not bring my child to this foolishness.
You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know if he was trying to unlock my car window or whatever. He's swinging, but I got my 1-year-old in the back car seat. So mind you, my car is still in drive. I drove off because it's like, what? You're not going to be hitting and screaming and this and that. You can hit my baby. I don't know what the fuck going on. I was actually shocked that he acted that way because the police were there. And then we drove off and went around the corner and talked to the police. If I did hit him, I would be in jail right now. I'm not in jail. So I was going to go live because so many people have reached out to me and asked me. I just talked to his daughter, Coy, because she was asking, was that true? And she reached out, and it was a cool conversation. It wasn't disrespectful, but I told her the same thing. Like, I don't know what he thought was going to happen, but you're not going to pull up to nobody's car trying to bang on their window and all this craziness.
Oh, God. They all wrong. They all wrong. If Althea has custody of the child and she's supposed to have custody, go get your child. But if y'all allow the boy to take the school bus to Benzino's house, he then pull up and he see a random car and his child, he probably would act up. You just admitted to almost hitting him by pulling off because he banged on the window. All y'all dumb. All y'all. Benzino, Althea, and you. Because you then brought your 1-year-old child to a volatile situation. You know how him and Althea is. Why bring your child with you to that? And if you said y'all went to Benzino's house, if I come home and there are people at my house with my kid, I'm flipping out too. Because why y'all here? I might also bang on the window. Because what the fuck going on? Where my child at? And why y'all here? All y'all sound dumb. All y'all. You, little naked Benzino, crazy girl. Get the fuck out. What the fuck is going on? Lastly, I did not have... First of all, this whole T.I. 50 Cent King debacle is insane, okay? Mainly because 50 Cent made the decision to try to, body shame or to shame Tiny in some kind of way. And now King is on your ass. So, one, they said 50 Cent has now deleted the stuff he had posted about Tiny, that he had posted about Mama Tina. He has since removed that stuff. You wanna know why? Because T.I. and King said, bitch, I'm on that ass. Now, King had posted earlier, King allegedly has paperwork that he posted regarding an investigation that 50 Cent was attached to or accused of or involved in snitching on Irv Gotti and them. I said, girl, not King. Child, who was King's reporting friend because King was getting old videos of 50 Cent. I said, bitch, what is going on? Because King is like, I'm not going to let up. I'm not going to give up, bitch. You mentioned my mama one good time, and I am around here on your ass. I'm not letting it go. Okay? I'm on King page. That King posted the whole thing. He said, I guess 21 questions, but just answer this one. So who was Lottie Mac? Y'all know whoever he was after he died, that's when 50 Cent started to fear for his life. And well, it's up there. Is this who called my pops a rat with no black and white? Here's yours, sir. Meaning, I'm gonna post some kind of proof that you was around here snitching on people. You the real rat hole. Now, I don't know how real this is. It says that you are the Department of Justice. It has Curtis Jackson on it. It said dates 10/13/2009. So this is someone's paperwork. Okay. King said, "Ho, not on my watch." Okay. Not on my watch. He posted a picture of 50 Cent son on the lap. Says, sir, get your grown ass son off your lap. What's going on? He's a teenager. Okay. King said, don't play with me. Then King, like, I don't, it's a song called Made Me. Look, listen real fast. I could do like 7 seconds of it, and that's it.
It's this, I ignore, but my angels, they go for him. Niggas speaking on my mama, I tell chairs, ring the alarm.
So he's rapping and doing push-ups and smoking a cigarette. Then here comes Damani. Okay. Damani and Timberland boots. Now Damani and King both pushing up. Okay. I said, is it a competition? Now how old is Damani? Okay, I like it. What's going on? Okay. But what I like the most about this outcome of them going at 50 Cent, I said, bitch, you better, bitch.
She gonna have like 7 rings. I'm a baller, baby. I'll splurge on you. That ain't a thing.
Now, King said, you want some attention, ho? I got it for you. Now, Damani, get up. Get up. Get up. Okay. But I am appreciating Tiny and King and T.I.'s children writing for the family. Okay, put some music because you know Damani does music as well. Okay, he's a musician. Damani does music. Messiah does music and all this thing. They said, "Bitch, play with somebody else, not my mama." Okay, we young men out here. Okay, we strong in these streets, ho. We can do it all. Okay, I said, well, you better do it. Okay. Now again, 50 Cent, as I said, he deleted all of the stuff that he posted about Tiny, about King, about Miss Tina, you know, Beyonce and Solange mama. He had deleted because he lost. Okay, because he lost. Like, that's the point. 50 Cent is used to beefing with people who back down or who won't reply. King, to me, got that smoke. Okay, King, like, bitch, which one do? I got it. Now, 50 Cent, T.I. posted this picture when 50 Cent did some movie years ago, and he had to lose a lot of weight. He looked real crackheadish. So, again, I can do about 7 seconds of the music. Listen real good, y'all. 7 seconds.
Deuce it, tuck tail, flee your fight. You the kind of sucker nigga we don't like.
You the kind of sucker nigga we don't look. Say what you want by T.I. He's a rapper. Okay? And he ain't a battle rapper. He's a rapper. So you make music that we like. Because T.I., again, he's not a battle rapper. But you can make a little diss track.
Wanna bully everybody who don't want no problem. The niggas come bully you and you don't want no problem. This nigga supposed to be a bully. I can't tell.
Look. It be the beat for me, bitch. Okay? Give me a good beat and I'm hooked. Okay, give me a good beat and I'm hooked on it.
Wolf tickets you scrapping damn show ain't sell. You dominate me, I can't see. But
And T.I. said, message to message to the dildo dealer, not the dildo dealer. I don't make memes. I make music. I don't give a fuck what you race. You keep posting equals a problem. Okay. 50 Cent tried to bully and beef with somebody who really will go back at you. Okay. T.I. did, his son did, got Damani over there doing push-ups. They said, ho, play with your mama. Okay. Then the Fulton County police folks that keep us out of it. Okay, South Fulton County police said, hey, leave us alone. We are fully aware that T.I. and 50 Cent are currently engaged in a verbal discrepancy of Virgo proportions. Please stop calling us about it, okay? After conducting the preliminary linguistic analysis, girl, Mr. Harris' expansive vernacular, we've determined this matter falls outside of our investigative jurisdiction. Okay, translation, we don't know what half the words meant. Okay, but it's unarticulate. Also, we're not trying to revisit those historical cases, files involving T.I. and Lil Flip. Remember, Houston Police Department, NYPD, let's make sure everybody gets along this time. No units dispatched for vocabulary disputes. Meaning, bitch, leave us alone. Okay, leave us alone. T.I. and King won. Okay, T.I. got out bullied by how old is King? Let me see, how old is King Harris? How old is King Harris? He is 21. So 50 Cent got out bullied by a 21-year-old young man because he mentioned that man's mama. Now, I'm a full-fledged believer in leave my family out of any bullshit between me and or you. Because once you bring my family into it, I'm going full throttle, bitch. We gotta fight. Okay. I'm going off the moment you mention my family. Because whatever beef you have with me ain't got shit to do with them. And 50 Cent has to learn you can't bully all women. Some women have folk on step behind them. And he learned, hey, T.I. and King ain't playing about Tiny. So 50 lost, in my opinion. He lost the fight. That's on him. But I was like, sir, eat a burger. So 2026, I would have never thought about a beef between these three individuals and 50 Cent being shunned, hushed, and beaten up by a child. Anyway, that is all I have for today. I am proud of myself for going live 3 whole days in a row. Now, I can't promise y'all what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know. Okay. I might come live tomorrow, but I don't, child. It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied. If I don't come tomorrow, don't be upset because it might be a lie. Y'all, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, to like the video, okay, to share the video as well, comment in the comment section and whatnot, okay. Yeah, it's a great time. Go watch the other videos I've done this week. Again, I was live on yesterday and on Monday, okay. There are other videos. Go watch them. Go watch them. Yeah, tomorrow's live will just be based on if there's stuff to discuss. I will still think about doing the once a month, late night, Jaylee, late night grown up conversation, after dark talks or whatever. but we shall see. Y'all be safe wherever you are. Okay, protect yourself and protect your peace. Okay, give goodwill to all, and do not forget, good dick ain't worth prison. Okay, I gotta go. I love y'all. Bye.